See what we do here. All right, so I was making a Facebook post earlier. So if you're on YouTube checking out the podcast, look under Facebook rants. Um, and our hashtag not my team, right? And here's the thing: whether you call it a team, crew, clique, tribe, that's your team, that's your unit. 43 million people will never be on one team, right? In a very literal way, um 20 men, swarthy men, whatever the case may be, they cripple themselves because they believe that everyone's on the same team, right? Now, they call it well, I said the story on Facebook. I shared it again on the podcast. All my little cousins and my goddaughter has seen me in my life play a game of varsity or 21, depending on where you are in the country, 2-on-1, right? I see two people and I'll be like, yo, I'll play both of y'all to 21, right? And I'll win because I'm a champion, right? I'm a warrior. Um, and and plus, I play sports at a collegiate level. You know what I'm saying? I never went pro, but I played against guys who did go pro, and I held my own. So I'm pretty good at sports. Well, I was in my prime, and I used to do this just because I wanted my little cousins to see it doesn't matter what the obstacles are, how many people are against you. If you got the heart of a champion, if you're a winner, winners win, right? And I don't always catch on, but I always use that. I used to use that physical analogy. I need them to see me be a winner against all odds. And now they call it killer instinct. Now that LeBron doesn't have it, they call it killer instinct. But when I was coming up in the 90s, they just called it having heart, right? Like the boy got heart. And you can put the team on your back if you on a team, right? There's never been 43 million people as teammates ever in any sport, right? I think baseball has 11 or 9 or something like that's the most people that you'll ever see on one team at one time wearing the same jersey. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is just fans. Everybody else is just fans, man. Everybody else is wearing your jersey. You know what I'm saying? This Bulls Last Dance thing kind of inspired that post in this podcast. Michael Jordan was a motherfucker. Man, look. Woo. Michael Jordan was a gambling, fighting dude. Mike was not. I used to see Michael Jordan in the hundreds. Real talk. For some reason, oddly enough, Quentin Richardson, Juanita Jordan, her parents, and what's my man who got tied up that played for the Celtics for a minute? Antonio something. Antoine Walker. All of them stayed around the same area. So we used to see these dudes all the time, man. They'll be in the alley shooting dice with us, whatever the case may be. They was not just Hollywood dudes. They was real in the streets dude, but they played basketball at an incredible level. And you used to see that heart that they had in everything that they did. That I will not lose mentality, better than you mentality. Even when Mike started riding bikes, he used to ride out with Blackie. For those who remember Blackie, and Blackie was our bike dude. You know what I'm saying? And they used to come up and down South Chicago, and where that White Castle at, just hitting wheelies. Mike was nice on the bikes too. He had a BMW bike. Ran into him at that gas station over there. Anyway, so when I think about that, I think about Mike fighting Bill Winnington, Mike fighting Will Perdue, Mike hitting Steve Kerr, Mike punking out Tony Kukoc, Mike extorting Jamal Crawford, Mike punking out Scottie Pippen. Mike was a terrorist, but you don't remember that. You remember the six for six, right? Because he had to create a culture on a losing franchise. Normally, when you the best, they put you with the losers, right? That's how life works, right? When you the best, they put you with losers. So they put Patrick Ewing on a sucky Knicks team. They put Michael Jordan on a sucky Bulls team. They put LeBron James on a sucky Cleveland's team. And when you the best, when you can put that team on your back, all boats rise with the tide, right? So if you're a winner, you're a winner because your desire to win is so incredible. And then everybody else who is not part of your team becomes an external part of the process because they're your fans. They're the ones that wear the LeBron jerseys, the Jordan jerseys, the Rodman jerseys. But they just fans, bro. They just fans. LeBron was responsible for Cleveland's economy for years before he went to Miami the first time. They whole city created economy over one man, right? That bounced the ball. Bananas, right? And as soon as he left, what did they do? Burn his jersey. That's his city. That was his team. Some of those were his friends, his colleagues. He went to school with them. Because of him, had money in their pocket. As soon as he made a personal decision they didn't like, they burnt his jersey, right? That's what happens when everybody that you think will be happy and support what it is that you do doesn't. Well, first of all, LeBron had a horrible PR move, but even with that, he's a homegrown hero, right? You know what I'm saying? I saw y'all do it to Derrick Rose. D Rose left it all on the floor. Soon as he messed up his leg that second time, y'all pulling out logos of Derrick Rose in a wheelchair talking about that's his new logo. And I'm like, yo, D Rose does so much for the city. What he did for Murray Park, what he did for that church over there on 74th and Woods, what he all the funerals he paid for, all to people in the community. And as soon as his downfall came, you know what I'm saying? Everybody had jokes. Now that's just life. I'm not tripping on that. But I'm saying is that D Rose, LeBron, whoever you are putting a team on your back. But the team is a limited amount of people. Everybody's not on the team. Everybody just supports the team when you're a winner. When you're a winner. When y'all start yelling generalities, right? When y'all start yelling, we all black, or we all Americans, or we all Chicago move in such a way, or whatever the case may be, that's too many people you putting on your team, bro. That's too many people. If you want to be functional, if you want to be productive, if you want to excel, you have to do it exactly like every other group of excellent individuals do it. You got to go through your farm system. You got to go through your draft system. You got to find people who really want it, who really got that heart, who really are have a killer instinct on whatever it is that they do, whatever they principality is, and you got to forge a tribe. And the tribe is everything. It's not about skin color. It's not about proximity. It's not about socioeconomic status. Y'all to build that. Only the logo matters. It's not about finding love or finding a girl to make your house a home. That'll happen. You build it, they'll come. You'll be mad talking about, man, this is too many girls. Y'all talking about I can't find a good girl. Every girl will be a good girl. When you create your system, when you got your team, they'll work together to try to infiltrate. Every sports team got cheerleaders because they just want to be part of something. Most of these chicks are school teachers and RNs and all type of stuff, and they just practice to be cheerleaders so they can be close to the players. Because when you congeal as a team, that's what happens. Everything that y'all looking for and everything that y'all do is the ass end of the process. The girls, the fame, money is money. Y'all can make money. But all that stuff that y'all want is the ass end of the process. Y'all skip the beginning. I look at I look at a group of people, right? I saw a post on this yesterday. A group of people and they used they stimulus check and they bought 100 acres of land and now they're about to create a farm. And I said, you know what? They skipped like 6 steps. I'm sure to work out for them, but they skipped like 6 steps. They had a perfect prime opportunity to create their own dichotomy, but they went straight to the commerce because people who have not thinking that having stuff is power, but it's not. It's not. 100 acres. Do you know what 100 acres is, man? 100 acres is, if you in Chicago, that's Inglewood. Inglewood's 100 acres. Rogers Park is 100 acres. That's a lot of land. 100 acres. But it don't seem like a lot. But think about how many homes that they built in each ward. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of land. That's a baby city. And I'm proud of their accomplishments, man. And I know what they're doing will motivate others and inspire others in the future to do something similar. So I'm not knocking what they did at all. I'm just saying that my thought process as far as being tribal, my first thought was they skipped 6 or 7 steps. They skipped incorporating their land. They skipped having a code of conduct, rules. They skipped any type of land zoning or um, design. They skipped a lot of stuff just to say they're gonna do it and figure it out later. But I respect that though. Grab it and figure it out later. I'm not knocking them at all. I'm just saying that was my first thought. But that's just being an armchair quarterback. So I'm not judging those people. I think I'm proud of them, really. But I'm saying that right there, that's your tribe. You had those same, they're a team. You know what I'm saying? I'm not part of their team. They did their thing. Those 10 people or 20 people, however many it was, they did their thing. So however they team play out, their team gonna play out. We grab a team, we do our own thing, and man, let's challenge. You know what I'm saying? That's life. Life is 10 or less people. There's never, even when you talk about corporate America, there's never more than 6 to 10 people on the executive board. Then maybe another 6 to 12 people that can be shareholders that have enough stock to be at the meeting. So at the most, y'all might have a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate that's run by 18 people. But everybody that works there don't have a voice. Everybody that purchases products don't have a voice. I mean, they do as far as the quality of products they want. They put it in the suggestion box. But they don't have, you know what I'm saying? They not a moving shaker because they not part of the team. They just part of the fan base, man. Y'all got to get out that though, man. Especially that black shit. Y'all really got to get out that black shit because all that black shit is y'all finna die with some pussy. Every time somebody say some black shit, it's about to be somebody that want to protect some pussy. They don't give a fuck about you. One nigga dead, another nigga in jail, and she sucking the third nigga dick before the arraignment and or funeral. Get off that black shit, dog, because it doesn't behoove you. You know what I'm saying? Not as men. When you move as men and operate as men, you know what I'm saying? Do men deeds, get a man's salary. Anyway, that's all I want to say about that, man. Because I was looking at that Michael Jordan joint, and I was like, yo, Mike was a terrorist, but that terrorism paid off as long as the ends justifies the means. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, dog, agree or disagree, don't matter. Love each other as you love yourself. Feed the pack.